Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick, biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9.
Striding forward, Minnie Minoso, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. These Rockies guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
2-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. Arenado has it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Ready now for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Thomas is off of first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bichette is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox leave one. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Mark Burley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Striding in, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the center fielder, Charlie.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Striding in for the Rockies, number 2, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's in there. 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
In now, Dante Bichette, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bichette is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 2-0 on the way. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3 more.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Men on third with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. skied into very shallow right. Bichette will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Career homer number 149 as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia.
The second baseman.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Look out, 21.
Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 56, Mark Burley.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Mark Burley. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker.
No outfielder, Larry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trevor Story steps in now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-1 home. Strike called. Now the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Standing in now, Dom Nunez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Antonio Senzatella, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and we are tied 2-2. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 1-1. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now batter, number 9.
Striding in once again, Minnie Minoso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
One and 2 to Frank Thomas.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Larry Doby. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A high fastball is in there. One and one. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Walker is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And the White Sox are out in front 3-2.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, Todd Helton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Todd Helton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he lays off there 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 2. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now it's 2-0. Bichette is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 1-0. Here it is.
Nope, that's there.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-0. Here it is. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the count will be full. And it's fouled away. He's set. The payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Out of the stretch. The 3-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Count remains full. To short. Anderson picks it up. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Leori Garcia as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Leori Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher, number 56, Mark Burley.
To the plate now, Mark Burley. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Nope.
Ball one.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches. I'm not sure he's going to be around for much longer.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Whoa, that's inside.
Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the run will score from second as they double them up now. It's 4-2. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. At the plate now, Minnie Minoso, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Here's the 2-1 home. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now, Larry Doby. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. It was a walk in his last trip. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 5 and the Rockies 2. Stepping into the box, Larry Walker. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And there's ball 2 now. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
And this is where he's especially dangerous because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
David Dahl will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, David.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. At the plate, Todd Helton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. White Sox on top, 5-3. Jeff Hoffman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 34, Jeff Hoffman.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1.
2-1.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan
Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. There's one on to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A man left for the White Sox as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to bat next the big-time RBI man Charlie Blackmon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. Now batting, number 2. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Popped him up. Moncada's there for it, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. High and deep to center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Paul Konerko will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Chicago, number 14, Paul Konerko.
too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 2 onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So striding in, Minnie Minoso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Gloved by Arenado. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jay Spry enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
In now, Larry Walker. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Larry Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike two. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with two men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he sends one deep down the right field line. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down 5-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Frank Thomas. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That misses. 2-0. Now the pitch.
Count 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total.
Think about it, D-Row. I'm sure he remembers his first hit and probably his 100th hit. 2,500 hits. Wow.
Yeah, he's on the clock now. 500 more until that Hall of Fame benchmark of 3,000 knocks. What a career this guy has put together.
Ben Bowden will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in now, Larry Doby, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line softly toward the hole. And that's out number 1.
Now batting. Right fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So here's Yoan Moncada, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Jose Abreu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 79, Jose Abreu.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing, and he pops him up. Number 2 over to his left, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 8 and the Rockies 3. Jimmy Cordero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The 0-1. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Todd Helton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Payoff pitch on its way. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Number 2 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-2, here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Steve Cishek takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Into the box now, Dante Bichette, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Cishek stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cishek pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ready with the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Sinker. 3-2 now. Larry Walker would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder,
Standing in, Larry Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 8-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chris Owings is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Davis, a native Floridian. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 2 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 9.
Now to the plate, Minnie Minoso. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And the pitch.
Ball 3.
Frank Thomas waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hard on the ground toward short. Story scoops it up. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Stepping in, Frank Thomas. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Count is ball, 3-2.
Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Larry Doby. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. White Sox leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Into the box, Trevor Story. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The Rockies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Chris Owings now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in, Tony Walters. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Jairo Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Eloy Jimenez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Way outside. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Yoan Moncada, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fastball well outside.
2-2 count.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Keith Folk comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
For the White Sox. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 29, Keith Folk. Now catching and batting
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-0 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets. Now, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Charlie Blackmon will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 2. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Last strike now for Colorado. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Chicago used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Mark Burley earns his 5th winner of the year. Antonio Senzatella was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Keith Folk earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.